In a world that demands perfection, there's a profound beauty in the unpolished start of two souls finding their way toward one another. They stood in the vast meadow, a canvas of green and gold, where the only sound was the rustle of the wind and hesitant hearts. Mary glanced up timidly, her eyes reflecting the untouched innocence of a spirit that had not yet known the complexities of devotion. Joseph stood like a traveler paused by a river, carrying the weight of quiet responsibility, yet unsure of how to cross the distance between them. As the day faded into evening, they found themselves amidst the hum of a market, the air thick with the scent of spices and warm oil. They spoke in fragments, their words small and careful, leaving a wide space between them that felt both safe and lonely. "Are you okay?" He asked, the question simple but heavy with a sincerity that words often fail to capture. Mary responded with a shy, uncertain smile, a silent bridge built across the silence that had stretched between them for so long. Joseph reached out, his hand hovering in the air as if the very touch of another human soul was a flame too bright to handle. But Mary didn't let him pull away. She gently slid her hand into his, finding strength in the awkwardness of their new connection. It was not a perfect fit, not yet. Their palms were steady, a quiet promise to remain even when the path became difficult. Winter air eventually settled around them, bringing cooler tones and the inevitable friction of two lives trying to become one. They sat on a stone bench, the weight of a small argument hanging heavy between them like the frost on the grass. Joseph admitted his struggle to find the right words, his voice low as he confessed that speaking of love felt like learning a foreign tongue. The tension broke not with a grand apology, but with a decision to learn the language of each other, one awkward brick at a time. And so they began to build. They laughed over mistakes, finding joy in the very things that once made them hesitate. They walked closer now, through forests where the sunlight broke through the canopy in pillars of light. Illuminating their journey, they discovered that silence didn't have to be empty. It could be a shared comfort, a space where words were no longer required. As the sun began to fold into the horizon, washing the world in gold and orange, a quiet certainty took root. Joseph looked at Mary, not with the doubt of their first encounter, but with a clear, steady gaze that said more than 1,000 poems. "But it works," he said. "It wasn't perfect, it wasn't easy, but it was theirs, and that was enough." Mary leaned in close, her whisper a gentle breeze against the fading light. "No," she replied, "we make it work. Real love is not found. It is built, step by step, through the awkwardness, the arguments, and the quiet moments of choosing to stay. Because in the end, the most beautiful stories are the ones that are real, imperfect, and genuinely our own."